Hi, I went from TDIU to 100% permanent and total, but VA inferred SMC-S. So you had 100% plus 60% for chronic fatigue syndrome. I have other conditions pending. What can I do? Thanks. Now remember, what is the highest SMC step-up level a vet can get with SMC-L and 4 separate surface-connected ratings at 50% each qualify for? Thanks again. Let's go back and read it again. Ursula, what do you think?
Okay, so if you're TDIU or you're 100% permanent and total,
and have L,
and that's on, yep, I don't see that he has L here.
Yes, I have L, aid in attendance.
Okay, so with this one, if you are TDIU without regard to your chronic fatigue syndrome, then you would be entitled to that extra S, the housebound status. And that isn't like the Berry case where you only get that one step up. So it's a specific SMC-S.
Right.
You have to look at what your permanent and total for. You have to be 100% for one condition and then 60% for something else, or TDIU based on one condition and then a 60% for something else.
For the
so this very much just, yes. So this very much depends on what the TDIU and all of that was for. You would just have to take a look at it. If you think you've got it, you could always file a CAR or a high level review and ask someone to review it. That's so that in that situation, in that scenario.
And the next question, the next part, what is the high? Yeah.
You can, with L, with 4 separate service connected 50. So if you have L,
which is aid attendance.
Aid attendance for those conditions. And then separate from what you need the aid and attendance for, you have 4 separate. You'd go L1/2, M, M1/2, N. So you would get to N. And be mindful on what you're claiming you need aid and attendance for as well. If you go in there and say it's all of your conditions that require the aid and attendance, then those aren't going to be able to be included. But if you can get the aid and attendance just on orthopedic or just on your heart, that's going to set you up for a higher half step increases in the future.
Right.
So be mindful.